Hey, welcome to this video. And if you arrived here, you're probably searching for a MyCrowd QA review. So I'll go over how it works, and then I'll give you my 2 cents, whether I think this is the best use of your time or not. So what MyCrowd is, it allows you to test apps and websites um, across multiple devices, and you could be anywhere in the world. And then what you do is provide your feedback, and then they'll pay you a little bit of money for your efforts. So you're helping these third-party businesses with their market research, with their apps and websites. And now they've been around for several years. MyCrowd, they've been featured on Fox, the Wall Street Journal, and a bunch of other media outlets. So they're definitely 100% legit. And I've reviewed many different websites like this, but I think this is one of the better ones as far as user testing. Now, now what distinguishes them from others, they rely on something called crowdsourcing. That means they enlist the services of a bunch of different people, you the tester, and so it allows these third-party companies to get testing done at a very cheap rate. But that doesn't really help you necessarily. I'm just kind of telling you that this is a legitimate website. Now, as far as whether you can actually make money on here as a tester, that's a whole other matter, and that's what I'll be getting into in a bit. So basically, how it works is you'll fill out the registration form, register any devices you have with the company, and other than that, there's really no real requirements. You can live anywhere as long as you're fluent in English and you're at least 18 years old. But you will need to take some evaluation tests before you get the paid test, just so they know that you can actually do the job. Now there's 3 types of tests you can take. There's exploratory, running tests, and bug tests. Now I'm not a tech expert, so I don't know exactly what all those mean. So maybe you can help me out with that. And then there's the ways you can get paid are by well, there's several different ways. There's 2 main ways. The first way is to actually find bugs in these apps, and the second way is to review your peers' work. Now, for finding bugs, you actually have to be the first person to find the bug, and that's probably the #1 complaint I found with this website is a lot of people, they did all this work, but then other people had found the bugs before them, but it wasn't really clear that the bugs have already been found. So that's probably the #1 complaint I found with this site. Now the pay is anywhere from $1 all the way up to $20, but it's around $10 an average, roughly, per uh, per bug. So, and you're paid via PayPal. So make sure you have a PayPal. I think PayPal is the simplest to use anyway, out of all the payment methods. And you can withdraw it right away. So there's no waiting period. Once, after it's been reviewed, I mean, you can draw it right away. But they don't really say how long it takes to have your stuff reviewed. So it might take a few days. So yeah, it's a legitimate website. They employ, but here's the thing about this website, even though it is legitimate and they do pay, the thing you have to understand is, so this site employs over 30,000 testers, but only around 450 websites have actually used it. So you do the math, that's like 60 testers for every website. So in other words, there's not that many tests to go around. And because of that, even though it does pay a decent amount, maybe per hour, so maybe you could earn $10 for doing a 15-minute test or 20-minute tests, that would be $30 an hour, right? But you can't just sit there all day and just do tests all day. If you could do that, that would be decent money, right? $30 an hour times 8, it's $240 a day. But you can't do that because the tests are so rare, and it's based on your demographics. So you might get, I would say, be lucky, very lucky to get 2 tests per week. I mean, that's the very extreme high end. But in reality, you might get closer to 0 tests. It all just depends on the availability of tests and your demographic, right? So, and your experience level. Now, so yeah, if you read the reviews on this website, it pretty much echoes what I just said. So, yeah, well, it is legit and they do pay out. The main complaint was Firstly, there's not enough tests to go around, and even if you do get a test, you might put in all this work to find a bug, only to later find out someone else found that bug before you did, so you wouldn't get paid for that bug. So it's just it's really not a great way to make money, in my opinion. If you have a spare 15 minutes every day, and for some reason you enjoy doing this sort of thing, you want to learn about software, then go ahead and sign up. But if you're serious, you really want to leverage the internet and possibly make a full-time income, this is not the way to do it. And maybe you're here, you just don't really necessarily care about QA testing. You just want a reliable way to make money online, right? I'm sure that describes a lot of you here. Well, I was in your exact same situation a little over a year ago. I tried all sorts of stuff. I tried freelancing, blogging, filling out surveys, domain flipping. I've never actually done a user testing site, but I've done enough research to find that it wasn't really going to allow me to achieve financial freedom, let's say. So I was kind of banging my head against the wall. Like, what do I do, right? I don't want to go back to working at a call center. So what I found was the only business model that really makes sense for beginners that an average person can do is something called affiliate marketing. Now you might have heard it. All it is, it's recommending other people's digital products in exchange for a commission. And you can go into any niche, weight loss, how to get six-pack abs, how to sing better, how to jump higher, how to find a spouse, how to make money online. The list just goes on and on. And what's great about affiliate marketing, it's relatively simple business model compared to all the other business models out there. The profit margins are extremely high, between 50 and 90%. And that's because your costs to run the business are very low. Thirdly, there's lots of leverage and automation in place. So you don't necessarily have to be there all the time. Maybe you're feeling too lazy to execute one day, or you just want to go hiking or something. You can do that and still be pulling in commissions on autopilot because your business is sort of always in the background working for you 24/7. And lastly, it's the one business model I found where you can really be a solopreneur. That just means you could be one guy or woman on a laptop making really good money for yourself. I'm talking a full-time income, 3,000 a month, 5,000 a month, 10,000 a month, and beyond in profit. And there's just not a lot of business models where you can really do that. And the success rate with affiliate marketing is quite high if you know what you're doing, if you do it properly. You don't have to be some amazing copywriter or salesperson or have some special skill. It's one of those jobs where you could just be a stay-at-home mom. You could be, go from working at a call center, like that's what my career was previously. I didn't have any special skills, but I've been able to make it work. So now if you'd like to learn how to do affiliate marketing, the proper way, what I suggest is check out that link below. You'll get access to a free 4-day training series, and it's just going to give you the entire blueprint, and you can take it and then run with it. You'll learn how to pick great products, how to build out a simple sales process, how to generate leads from a variety of different sources, how to leverage video, and if you're afraid to get on camera, there are ways around that. The training will talk about that, and just how to build trust with people who might live halfway across the world from you. So I hope that all makes sense. So if you check out the link below, you'll see my email opt-in page. Just enter your best email and I can send you that free 4-day training series. And I will be updating the training from time to time. Currently, it's actually done by my mentor, the guy who taught me how to do affiliate marketing the right way. But I might be doing the training myself in the future. It all just depends when you're watching this video. So that's pretty much it. I mean, MyCrowd, it's 100% legitimate. It's just what you're here for. If you're just here to fiddle around on your iPhone and make a teeny tiny amount of money, I'm talking pennies on the dollar, then go ahead and sign up for MyCrowd. It is legit. But if you're like, no, like if you really want to leverage the internet, secure your family's financial future and your own financial future, then I strongly urge you to get involved with affiliate marketing. And if you'd like the right information, because there's a lot of bad information out there, unfortunately, you can check out that link below. So I hope you enjoyed this review of MyCrowd QA. I hope you have a great day, and I hope to see you on the other side. Bye.